Hi plant friends, Angela and Steve here. It has been, I don't know, a few months since I've done a plant tour, and I'm gonna try something different today. I'm gonna actually film in front of the camera and take you from room to room and see how well this goes. What we're gonna start with, you guys know this is my corner. This is my Monstera plant, and we are like getting there. I'm 5'7". And you can see all of these new leaves are just killing it. So our sun has changed. It is, what is it now? It's November. This is a south-facing window, east-facing window right here behind me. So we get lots of sun, but the plant is kind of in the corner, so it doesn't really get any direct sun, but he's doing okay. I've propagated it 5 times, and so I think that's where all of this beautiful new growth is. You can see the plant is kind of facing off towards the sun that comes in from these different windows. So I'm gonna have to do something different. And actually, I don't know if you guys can see this right here. I've got this little setup. This is my Asian Snow Jasmine. I just brought this in from outside, and it is dropping leaves. Whoops, there's another one. Dropping leaves like crazy. So I know what my problem is here. It's a light issue. Anyways, it really loved the heat and humidity, and as soon as I brought it into our 70 degree home, immediately started dropping leaves. So I know I've got to get him under some really good light, and I'm gonna have to kind of propagate since I've lost so many of the stem leaves. I don't know what that's called, but like, you know, on the inside of the plant. So anyways, he needs some TLC. Look, just dropping leaves everywhere. So this is one of my newest ones, and guys, I'm waiting on my plant label spikes. I don't know what they're called, but anyways, I grabbed this at Walmart. I have a video on it, and it is a Variegated Maranta. It's like not a lemon lime, it's like a lucifera something, variegata, I don't know. Anyways, it's really great. When I got it, these leaves right here, I didn't know if they were yellowing or dying, but turns out they just had really, really light variegation, and so they were doing really great until I brought them in the house, because they were in like a pretty humid area. Anyways, brought them in the house, lost a little bit, it's a little crispy, but overall, it's doing okay. See, I feel like when you get a new plant in the house, anyone else feel like this? Like it takes time for it to adjust to you. My watering schedule, I'm trying to figure it out, you know. It's just kind of a work in progress, but from a distance, maybe it doesn't look so great, but I'm pretty happy with it. This was actually 2 small little, I don't know, 4-inch pots maybe. 2 plants, $3 each, so it's nice. I can't wait to show you guys an update once it really starts growing. I brought this in. This is one of my baby spider plants. I'll show you the mother plant over there in a second. But this is actually 3 different babies from last year, and now they are obviously making their own babies. Oh, there's a dying leaf in there. Oh no, that's an old stem. Anyways, it's got some yellowing leaves. This was outside all summer. The deer ate it. I think the rabbits ate it in winter. So this is like looking pretty impressive. It will be a gift for someone this Christmas. Pretty excited about that. So do you guys like having me in front of the camera when I do a plant tour? I feel like it's really silly. I'm going to turn us around so we can see a couple other things. Hold on with me. Okay, so I shifted us just a little bit here. On the windowsill over there living, I have the 2 little Peperomia cuttings that I've propagated. They each had 3 leaves, I think, per pot, and we're down to 1 in each pot. So not super successful, but I actually totally neglected them for weeks. So it's definitely my own fault. But this guy's looking really good, and actually, I don't know if we can see in there. There's a brand new leaf right there. It's not gonna focus. There you go. So he's doing really good. And I keep them in this southern facing window so that they get a lot of light, but there's a huge tree right out here, so it's nothing really direct. This is the leaf that I propagated. Not looking great, but that's okay because the little new plant here is like twice the size of the other one. Very happy and healthy. And there's, I don't know, there's 5 or 6 little brand new leaves in there. So he's gonna be good. I've got some good videos, you guys, on propagating peperomias. The one thing you want to make sure you do, let the cutting callus over a little bit before you put them in water. Otherwise they soak up so much water and they split, and then it's just no good. But you guys know I love propagating my plants. I've got some new ones that I want to start propagating this winter, early spring, so we'll talk about that later. But let's show you here. This is my, oops. Oh no, I just broke that. Oh, you guys, I just broke off this brand new leaf. It was trailing down there. Anyways, this is my, I have told you guys for a year now, this was my silver satin pothos, but I've had a lot of people tell me that it's so silvery that they actually think that it is a silvery Ann. So that's exciting. I got it, I want to say it was less than $20. I got this at a Kansas City nursery called Family Tree, and it's awesome. You'll see here that I have 2 yellowing leaves, and I thought for the longest time I was doing something so wrong because I've actually had 2 others that came off. And then I was talking to another plant friend, and I can't recall who it was, but she was saying that, you know what, it's normal. I guess a lot of pothos or eprinet, whatever, you know, the E word. I guess a lot of them will lose a couple leaves. It's not because of over or under watering. It's just usually the change in seasons. So I feel a little bit comforted by that. I've propagated this plant a few times. I think I have some going in the other room right now. We'll show you in a minute. But I'm just gonna leave those leaves there until they fall off with a slight tug. That's how I decide to clean up my plants when they have yellowing leaves. I don't mind it. I actually think, I don't know if you guys can see, the variegation is still there. It's a bright, beautiful yellow, and I kind of like it. So I'm gonna let it be. I know it's not a root issue. I don't have any other problems with it. So I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it is. Okay, I'm gonna take this one out of the pot. But look how gorgeous this is. I do have 2 bad leaves in there I gotta clean up, but this is like the size of my head. This is my marble queen. It has some really great leaves with like perfect variegation there. It's spitting out a lot of really light leaves, and I'm wondering if that's because I brought it into this room. All of the new growth is very light compared to my older growth. And I think that that's because our bedroom on the other side of this wall here and this room have different lights, different natural light sources. And so I really like that, like variegation, dichotomy, I don't know, of the leaves. It's looking good, but yeah, you can see that I've got a dead leaf in there, and that just happens, I think. But we've got lots of new growth. I let this plant really just dry out between waterings. You know, all of my plants are pretty much near death all of the time anyways, but this guy is still pumping out new leaves. This is a brand new one, look at him. And so it's just looking really good, I think. Okay, we're not even going to talk about that, you guys. I'll talk about it for 5 seconds. I replanted the terrarium and everything's dying again. So there's not enough light. I think that's my issue. The moss and like a couple ferns are still growing, but that's about it. So we're going to move on. All right, you guys, so we are still in the living room, and I haven't even shown you half of it yet. So this might be a living room tour only. Let me see if that helps a little bit. Okay, so this is our lawyer's bookcase that was handed down from my father's side of the family. And this is my Hartley Philodendron that I saved from Lowe's last year. I don't know if you can see, but some of these leaves are as big as my palm. They're absolutely gorgeous. I might have to get you a different angle here, but this little trailing, I don't know, trailing vine, I don't know what you call it. Leg, that's the word. the leaves have all turned to face the eastern window, and I think it is so precious. It's like a waterfall kind of cascading effect. It's so beautiful. And so I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, sorry, my face was so close there. So I made a trellis with the blackberry vines, and I did this at the end of blackberry season, and I just thought, you know what, maybe if I let it grow up a little bit, I'll get new growth. And you can see there's just a ton of it. And I love that they kind of come in brown and then fade to this beautiful dark green. Let me show you this cascading effect. Look how gorgeous that is. It's just stunning. And so, oh yeah, here's some more. I made a bunch of blackberry vine wreaths. I need to trim off the ends here so they look cuter, but these are gonna be, I gifted some of them, and I'm gonna make some holiday wreaths with them, but I've just got a bunch sitting back there. Here's a plant that I'm most certainly killing. This is my burgundy peperomia. Look at it. Guys, I'm so human, right? I'm like, I kill plants and then I revive them, and then sometimes I buy new ones. He was doing really good, but I'm gonna be so honest, I just neglected it for the better part of a month probably. We've had a really crazy year. I mean, well, we've all had a crazy year. I've had a crazy month. I've had lots of tooth pain. I had a root canal just the other day. And so, like, you know, when your head's not in the game, you're just not in the game, and that's okay. Things die as long as they're not my humans or my pets. As long as they're just my plants, I'm okay with that. So there was one other thing. Hold on. Woo! Okay, here, this is one of the first snake plants that I got. It's a black and gold. Took me a minute. I know, I promised you guys after you gave me all the names for all of these, I promised you I would make labels, and I haven't, because I just haven't, but my kids are alive. So anyways, this guy's looking so good. This was the brand new growth this summer. He's looking fantastic. This plant is just stunning. Dirt smells a little bit, so I don't know if that's kind of funky. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. Anyways, he's looking really good. You guys know I love my Sansevierians. This is our new couch. But look, this is, you guys have seen this before. This is one of my jades. The leaves are a little wilty. I overwatered it. I watered the crap out of it, you guys. Sorry, better. Okay, anyways, I lost probably 6 leaves, and it's just not good. So I'll probably lose a few more here, but I'm okay. It happens, you know. This is my Peperomia Ginny. Looking good, new growth. This one thrives on neglect, so that's perfect for me. I water it probably less often than I should, probably close to once a month, but he's doing good. Here's my Peperomia Frost. It got sunburned, you guys. I don't know, at the end of this summer it got sunburned, but it's still blooming, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. There's lots of new growth on the inside. Just a happy little thing. And here, we'll call it a silver satin pothos, but now we know it's a silvery Ann. And this was, golly, this was maybe 3 cuttings that has turned into this beautiful, beautiful plant. I'm very happy with it. Look at this leaf right here. Look at it. Yeah, this is why I love propagating. This was the first time I propagated this plant, and so I was so scared because this was a wish list plant for me. I just love how shimmery it is. The camera never does it justice, but he's looking really good. I don't know if I can even show you. Here we go. Look. Okay. Oh, it's not picking it up. Okay, these are my string of dolphins. Where can we see? Kind of. There we go. There's so much new growth here. Look at all these guys. There's so many. This was gifted to me just, I want to say, last month, maybe probably the month before. But there's lots of tiny new growth coming in. Everyone's looking so good. He needs water right now. But these were just a few cuttings that I got from a friend, and so I thought, ooh, shove them up here in the big window. Make sure they get enough light so that they do well. And then there's my aloe, just hanging out. Okay, we've got 8 plants to go. It doesn't seem like a lot, but then I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got a lot of plants in this room. Anyways, this right here, let me get back to it so you guys can see how big it is. This is my spider plant, my mother plant. I talk about it all the time. This is my big boy Steve. He is 1.5 years old now. He's our chocolate lab. He's something special. I'll tell you guys all about him in the next one. If he'll move, come here. Come on. This is the spider plant, right? You can see it really bloomed late this year. These are all the spider babies that we finally just got. It's going crazy. I really had to treat this guy for spider mites when I brought it in. He was outside all summer, but he's looking really good now. And I think what I'm actually gonna do, he's getting so big. I don't know, this is like probably an 18-inch pot. It's huge. And so what I'm gonna do is split it up because there's so much going on in there and I know the roots are just out of control. And then right here, this is my Sansevierian Moonshine. You guys know this is the plant that the bunk bed fell on top of last winter, and I lost all of these leaves on the mother plant and then the babies. But look, we've got some beautiful new growth there. They're doing really good. Here's a whole new huge leaf right there. So he's happy. This used to be over in the fireplace in our other living room, but I brought him in here. Like just this week. I don't know, but he's so cute over there. Okay, we've got like 6 more to go. All right, we're hanging out in the corner. So this is the arrangement that my parents got us last winter when we had our 3rd miscarriage. And it has Hartley Philodendron that's just dangling down here. It's a long one. It's already touching the floor. And then we have some Maranta, with some brand new leaves unfurling. I have started misting this plant daily because we are in winter and we have dropped like 10% humidity. And so I give it just a quick mist. And let's see, there's my peace lily has bloomed, but it bloomed backwards. Isn't that so sad? So it just faces that direction all day and I never get to enjoy it. But then there's like a cast iron plant in here and then my arrowhead. And look at this pink Syngonium. Look at that. Can you see that? That's really that pink. It's so beautiful. The rest of them are kind of rusty and green, but this one and the one in the back here are bright pink and they're so gorgeous. And then down here is my calathea. You guys have seen this. This is the rattlesnake calathea from my friend Stephanie. I think she gave it to us after that 3rd miscarriage too. Everyone gives me plants. Thank you guys. But I've been misting this one too because it got really crispy and some dried edges down here when winter came around. So here we go. We've got 4 more. All right, so the last 4 plants in my living room. We have a little marble queen, Pothos. I took 4 leaf cuttings and propagated them. I did water propagating and it's doing really well. Alrighty, still with me. I had a phone call in the middle of this. Anyways, we got this guy propagated. He's a little limp and kind of weak, but doing okay because I just transferred him over to soil. Here we have another little Silverian. These are just 2 little leaves that have turned out all of this extra new growth, so pretty happy about that. Can you guys see I'm sweating right now? What is this? I guess it's been a long time since I've talked to you guys. Anyways, this is, let's see if we can come all the way up. All the way up. There we go. This is my money tree. Has been through quite a lot, but you can see I'm gonna lose this leaf here. But we've got, this is a brand new set all the way up top, and then there's a new set of 5 leaves coming in here. So it's gonna be okay. And then down here, the last one, we have my Macaulay's Finale. This is a philodendron, looking stunning. Look at this leaf. It still has not unfurled. If anyone knows, I've had a lot of people tell me that their philodendrons are the same way. They just won't finish unfurling. We've got a new leaf. Let's see. Can you see that? A new leaf ready to come out, but this guy still has an open fillet, and I don't know what the deal is, but I've heard a lot of other people say the same thing. We can't find anything on the internet. So if you know why, drop a comment below and let us know, please. And I'll make a whole video on it then, so that everyone in the whole world will know why philodendron leaves don't always open up. It doesn't look healthy, but I think it is. It feels good. It has the right texture. So strange. Anyways, look at that. I'm so excited. This is the longest leaf unfurling in the whole wide world. It's taking forever. It's driving me insane. But I can't wait to see it and can't wait to show you guys. Oh, he's running away from me now. Okay, so I just thought this was, look, there's my laundry pile to do because I'm a mom, guys. This has been a really fun living room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought I could do the whole house in this time. Turns out I have 29 plants in this room alone, so there's no way that I'm gonna be able to do the whole house. But maybe we'll just tackle the bedroom next time, and then the bathroom the time after that, and then our other living room maybe the time after that. So anyways, I hope you guys are so happy today, having a great, awesome, positive day. Say hi to Steve, say goodbye to Steve, I guess. Look, he's so sad. He wants to be outside with Daddy right now. But I just really appreciate you guys, and I'm so excited that we have connected, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Drop a comment if you have any requests. I have a nice long list of videos that I plan on making, but if there's something you want, I'd be happy to make it for you. So have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.